Advertise what? A tender. They want to build a toilet in a school? Tender. They want to move people from one hospital to another. They need transport. They do what? Oh, my daughter. Tender. So there's only 2 people that can respond to a tender. Okay, maybe 3 people, generally. 1, cooperative. Company. The CIPC class of companies, whatever it is, right? And lastly, if you are an individual sole proprietor, you can also do that, right? That's it. But cooperatives, you are different. Cooperatives are, PTY are profit organization. They need to make money, bottom line, finish and clear, regardless of how. My understanding of a cooperative, you are more interested in the how you get the job done. I can make money. Like this man, where is he? He's gone now. The man, our MC today, this man used to work for a one man. I don't know if he told you the story. And that man used to make $1 million a day. 1 million a day. If he were to come to a conference like this, upfront 100,000 K put here before he comes and speak. So this man, I'm the cheapest quotation today for you. I was the cheapest quotation because I want the cheapest quotation. So ngicela kuba socioloze bantu. As sociolozing, let's stand up. And anyone with a beautiful voice better than me must come and grab the mic. Shosholoza.
Shosholoza. Udlezumtaba stimela.
Yeah. Oh. Awenu ya balega. Yeah. Oh, stimela. How sholusa. Yeah. Oh. Awenu ya balega. Yeah. Oh.
All right. So your journey is a socioloza journey. That's your journey. Your journey, it's not a tender journey. Because as a cooperative, as a supply chain person myself, I don't recognize you at all. So later today, I'll be telling you how are you going to make yourself recognizable by the supply chain. And I'm not saying it's the right thing, tender. I'm not saying there's no better solutions. But unfortunately, that's what it is today. You cannot get into any business if you don't understand a tender. And by the way, yes, there are people that are called tenderpreneurs, right? But in South Africa, by the way, the companies that are listed in the JSE, 80% of those companies in the JSE, they have some kind of a tender with government. You know that? So there's nothing wrong with tender. If private businesses are saying, no, I don't want a tender, they know that they, right? If you think about construction companies in this country, where do they get their money from? The big construction companies, level 9 CIDB. Tenders. They get tenders. Eh? There's one group of companies, they do toilet paper, they do cleaning services, they do security, they do a bank. 60% of their business comes from tenders. So later on, of course, I don't want you to rely on it. So today, there's 2 things. One will tell you how to do a tender and do it very, very well. Ne? so that at least we can get to evaluate you and then we open up some tenders for you. Number two, we'll also show you another way of getting into the supply chain of organizations without a tender. Giving you some secrets today. And we're hoping with those secrets, with that power that you've got, you will be able to get into those supply chains. Right. So that's just me, Kamokhelo Mampani. I'm not going to waste more of your time. By the way, from your manuals that you got yesterday, don't open it now. You read it most yesterday. You got it yesterday. Late. Oh, is that an excuse? Maybe I must take yours. I'll keep it here with me. All right. There's one thing that you must have seen which really struck your eye when you went through your manual in terms of the cooperatives and what is required as a cooperative. And one of it, it's called ethics. What did you learn about ethics? Don't open the book now. You read it yesterday. So they said that whoever gives the right answer, he will have a day with one of the buyers in one of the state-owned companies or private sector to sell your product. You're going to only get 15 minutes to sell. 15 minutes to sell to see if they like your product. Okay, that's my offer to you, sir. Right, so what have you learned about ethics? All right, now you can open your manuals. Di buleng ge, bulang di manual ge. Hala di bala. Ao, ke leboga bonnete hle. Thank you mene. Ke a leboga hle mme. Fraud, corruption, and all of that. Yeah? All right, later on we can talk about Oka intate khosi. All right, so today this is your program. So kajeno le tlo bua le ntate khosi, and as I said, ke kopa le botse ntate khosi, the man who was here. This man, as I said, used to work for a man that makes $1 million a day. Eh? Kopa le man. Not ask him how they made their money. Eh? Because they made their money without a single tender. I don't know how they did that. So Ndade Khosi will share with you. He worked for one of the marketing gurus in South Africa. And of course, he was part of the engine room that did that. So he will share with you about that. And then of course, Renale Metina, who does things on the financial analysis. And so by the way, as a cooperative, I've got my partner here with me, Ndade Gary. Ndade Gary Heads, can you please stand up? Ndade Gary Heads back. You must have heard Ndade Gary on radio. Any legal issues about anything, I don't even know. I know he says I mustn't say that. But all the legal issues in this country, he goes to radio and answer questions on legal issues. I don't know how he does it. Anyone can call and ask. So please corner him with any legal issues that you've got. He's more a forensic man as well. He's got skills in the credit area as well. So he earlier asked me to say, but what do cooperatives do? What do they do? Credit. Do you apply for credit? Who applies for credit? The guys that are buying, manufacturing bricks, how do you buy your cement? And how do you buy your cement? Are they here? The cooperative? Cash. You've got lots of cash. You really have lots of cash. My dad is a brick manufacturer. And of course, he went through SABS standard, You know what I told him? Of course, he doesn't have cash like you, right? I said, you must go and negotiate. Go to Cashbuild and say, Cashbuild, I want credit. I'll pay you in 30 days, right? And by the way, another way you get it, some of you that have credit card, credit card, if you get cash today, you pay it before 30 days, some 40 days, it's 0 interest rates. You know that? Yeah? 0 interest rate. But I'm not encouraging, I know. See, Gary's looking at me, says, Kamokhelo is mad. I don't know why he's saying that. but that's my credit. That's what I know about my credit card. If you go to them and say, look, I only want to pay 3%, you go and get stock, ne? Sasamende, sa 10,000 rands. Make your bricks, sell it, right? Make 10,000 rand profit. You pay your money, or you pay them. Make 20,000, whatever it is, take 10,000 and pay. You paid almost on 3% or zero. Why do you use cash? For things what you can get credit at almost zero. I'm not saying answer. All right, but I'm just throwing certain things in there, right? Sometimes, and then there's a guy who will be joining us in Tate Kates or Sobukedi from APSA. He will tell you how they finance. If you have a contract, cash ingata hampi man. How na le contract? How na le contract? Chelete ingata hampi man. How na le PO? How na le PO? Chelete ingata hampi man. Batla le bolella hore fumane ha jwa. Because jwalo na le PO akere. So but nare tlo le thusa hore how do you get a PO? Ntate ena o tla le thusa hore how o tshwere PO le fumana jwang not only chelete but material ya dintho tse le di hlokang to deliver on the PO. Wa e bona? So re khata taba ena hore ba o fe chelete because if they say no you must make credit risk on ha ke na chelete so ha ke na next ha ke na le collateral akere. So o tla bua le lona he later on today ka hore how do you then get access to that type of funding. And re emetse hape ntate wa mona supply chain ya Tshwane Metro o tla ba le rona haufinyana today ho bua ka mesebetsi e bana leng yona haholo bakeng sa di-cooperatives. Okay, so ke nna eo he ka jeno ntate Kgosi ke le mo botse dipotso ha o na siyo ha ke ne ke re ba o botse dipotso tse di feng so kopa le mmotse tsona ke kopa hlele ya mohele ntate Kgosi Sithalleng. Ntate Kgosi.
The Companies and Intellectual Property Commission, CIPC, has prioritized registration of cooperatives. These cooperatives are seen by government as a vehicle for employment creation, a key government strategic objective. On Monday, the 31st of October 2011, the United Nations officially launched the International Year of Cooperatives at the United Nations General Assembly held in Cancun, Mexico. 300 leaders of global cooperatives witnessed the prestigious launch event.
The United Nations has declared 2012 the International Year of Cooperatives. It sent out a message that all stakeholders, the private sector, the government, should make communities aware of the importance of cooperatives and ask the communities to come forward to register cooperative because they see cooperative as a vehicle that can create jobs and alleviate poverty. And people can be empowered through cooperatives.
The Propeller Security Services Primary Cooperative was established in 2011 on the 1st of April. Our cooperative is rendering a security service. We've got 64 members. We all started together a year ago, and even now we are still 64. And then there are 6 non-members which we have been employed by the cooperative, so that makes our figure to 70.
The Chobotla Cooperative, as it is today, it's a cooperative bank. Currently, we are having 1,015 members, including the staff and the board of directors. It was formed after 3 SACCOs merged in this municipality. After that, boundaries of municipality have been combined.
IMAS was established in 1937 within ISCO for ISCO employees to can be able to access finance through the co-op. We are the largest trade co-op in South Africa. We currently have 150,000 members, and our branches, out of 32 branches, and we've got 5 regional offices. We also have on-site offices from those companies where we render businesses and our products to our members.
We started in 2000 with 27 members. Now, at the present moment, we are 21. 19 female, 2 male. The others are out of work because of old age. Here in Future Creation, we create the future. We're making clothes, tracksuits, t-shirts, school uniforms, church, choir, everything. We do for outsiders too, not just for schools and churches. And now what we are trying to do, we are trying to create jobs for the people outside.
Registering a cooperative is easy and there are minimum requirements. Complete the application forms. Attach certified copies of IDs. The cooperative's constitution, to which model constitutions are available online. Submit your application through mail or in person.
CIPC has registered over 10,000 cooperatives in the last financial year. This was the first registration we have ever had in the history of CIPC.
We are rendering a security as we started from the 1st of April until now to the Department of Economic Development.
Actually, what we are doing, we are encouraging members to save. We are encouraging saving mobilization.
IMAS is registered as a financial services cooperative, so it offers quite a wide range of products to our members. The largest component of it is financing products. There's a whole suite of products in the financing space. It starts with pension-backed home loans, loans to acquire a motor vehicle, and we've also got unsecured loans that we offer to quite a large number of our members.
The reason we are registered cooperative banks is to ensure that the members' deposits are safe at all times, and to ensure that even the cooperative bank itself is financially sound. And over and above that is to make sure that even the people, the common bond that the people will be coming forward with, it's within what the Cooperative Banks Act it's envisaging.
We feel that the AGM is the most important, basically, date on the venue of a cooperative, and it's imperative for each cooperative to have its AGM. It's the only time that members really get to intervene with the cooperative and to hear the voice of the members. And actually, members are the owners of these cooperatives. And that is also the only time when you want to establish whether there's a real cooperative and not a bogus cooperative, whether you look at whether AGM has been held and what transpired from that AGM.
Any organization of people or animals pulling together with a common goal and equally shared interest can only enjoy success.
One thing that we consider, one thing that we always, which is our motive and our vision and our goal, is to be one. and to have one vision and to have one goal.
Members of the Chobotla cooperative are equal. We don't allow the people to discriminate each other according to race or whatever. All of us, we are equal. That is why we have decided to merge and form one cooperative.
As we are all the members that are working here, we can determine in the end of the day what amount of money that we want to make for the month.
As you know, being a cooperative, if you utilizes the product, you have to become a member. And the Cooperative Act stipulates that it's one member, one vote, for example. So it is actually owned by the employees of all the different participating employer groups.
Whenever we are rendering the service to those people where we are rendering the service, we give the best of ourselves because we know that we are also the owners.
In cooperatives, members are equal. They share equally, and in cooperatives, what you put in is what you get out.
In a cooperative, all members are equal and have likewise equal benefit and equal risk. It is this unique characteristic that makes a cooperative the strongest business model available.
All our actions and our strategy are developed around our members because our members are our large constituency and which is also the most important stakeholder in IMAS.
IMAS's members are its shareholders, which means that we have to keep our members informed about everything that happens in the cooperative. And that includes the bonuses that are paid to members, new directors that are elected, any changes in IMAS's constitution, etc. So once a year we arrange an annual general meeting. It's normally held in October, and then we invite all our members to participate in these meetings.
SACCO upgrade the standard of living of our members. Our members, some of them, they've got houses, cars because of SACCO, and their children, they are at schools because of our SACCO.
SACCO yampha 12,600 ka ya go phimola school to saka ko OK furniture.
O ka kry le go di ID tsa ka di ko bathong ke a dimile di madi ha go gore ke a buse ha kgwedi hela dilo karta tsa ka ha di yo di ko matšhonise o bannyane and rotloetsa gore no tla mo SACCO go bereke ga yana mpontsha tsela.
So ke kry-ile thuso e ke kry-ile mo SACCO ke tshotse check 20,000 vandag e ke a go startang business ka yone.
Ga ke sa tlhola ke reka dilo di tshwana le bo di furniture ke di reka ka sekoloto.
With all the obvious successes of most cooperatives, it only makes sense for any group of people with a common community business goal to consider formalizing their businesses by registering as a cooperative. Our doors at CIPC are open, and with the government focusing on cooperatives for employment creation, opportunities for cooperatives are endless.
Cooperatives are no longer for social purposes. Cooperatives are now a form of enterprise. They're businesses, and they're business with unique characteristics because they're being governed by cooperative principles.
In my mind, no doubt that being a cooperative has contributed to the success of IMAS. So I would say that anybody that wants to start a business should definitely consider a cooperative as a legal entity. I think the important part is when you've got a common goal. I mean, that is the key to the success. So a cooperative is a way to unite people under a legal structure to pursue that common goal.
Yeah, in terms of our strategic planning, we want to be in a high-profile bank in the country because we want to have branches all over the country. Especially, we have started to target our region as the capital Mlema. So we want to be far, and the number that we want to be after 3 years, we want to be at 2,500 membership. I see cooperatives as one weapon to fight poverty. I will encourage people to have cooperatives, especially financial co-ops, because according to me, they can sustain themselves. You don't rely on always asking or looking for funding.
We therefore appeal to communities to consider cooperatives as an alternative model, business model to engage in.
Lisiame. Carle Roberto so.
Did you find that video educational? Did you understand it? So we have institutions like CIPC to assist you guys with anything that you need. Any questions? What happened over CIPC, they've got a branch there. So you don't need an appointment, you don't need to call anyone, and then okay. It was similar like a presentation I had today.
Ke tlo simolla ka presentation ya ka today. Re tlo focus more do tsene re di etsa maabane. So communication, conflict management, marketing and sales. Because they're important. So if you want to write notes, write notes. Ha e tlo nna telele because ke a bona se le robala. Le go botsa gae. So communication is very important. Le bone maabane ke re ha nne re etsa broken telephone exercise. Gore ha le sa utlwane or le sa bui go tlo nna le mathata mo businessing ya lona. Mo video nye ba buile ka AGM, annual general meeting. Gore tshwanetse le nne le di meetings, it doesn't matter le 4 le 5 ba bang ba re ba 1,000 something members. But AGM is very important because ke mo le kgonang gore le nne fatshe le address di issue le nne fatshe le kgona go seta di goal jaaka hana re dira goal setting maabane. Le nne fatshe le kgona gore le bona gore you have got the same visions for your cooperative. So maabane ke buile ka gore at least re ka la nna le meeting once a week or once a month is very important for communication ya lona. Gore le ska nna le broken telephone. Next. So re tlo lebella the following pointers: the importance of communication in the business. Re gona le social communication. Social communication is your day-to-day communication. Mo e leng gore la bua ka phone gona di WhatsApp group gone ano. You don't need to romela Telegram or kwala lekwalo. Le etsa WhatsApp group ya lona la nna not in a formal environment le gone go discuss the issue gore mang o etsang today le gone go bua gore le tswela pele yang for the day, what's the plan for the day. And then it's very important more business gore go nna le structure. As much as everyone is equal, it's important gore le nne le structure. Not everyone in a manager or not everyone in a moto. We will use bricks manufacturer gore o kene a pakang ditena or what. So it's very important gore go nne le structure. That way go nna le efficient management mo company. Because like gore mang o etsa eng, o etsa ka nako efeng, and then it thusa gape le ka accountability. Problem gore ha re sena structure in a company or in a business, ha gona accountability. Ka gore motho tlo bo morare ne ke rile o nkirele di invoice. Aba no nna ne ke nagana gore phenyo tla di etsa. Because ga gona structure sa gore mang o etsa eng ka nako efeng le kopana leng le nna fatshe le gone consolidate. So it's very important le ya thusa le ka communication. Because wa itse gore ga o botsa potso o ya go mang and o responsible for eng. Achievement of targets. Company is 90 target is not going to go anywhere. ga o sena target ya gore ke rekisa dilofo tse 5 tsa marotho every day, you're not gonna go anywhere. So it's very important gore le mo company go nne le di-vision boards. Vision board ke mo le gore le ba teng di-goal tsa lona as individuals. It's either for the company or when as an individual. Gore nna today mo cooperative or mo business nyaka ke na le role ya gore ke rekise or ke na le role ya gore ke leme, and then ke batla gore by the end of the day ebe ke lemile ro tse 5 tsa ditamati. If you don't have that, then you're not gonna go anywhere, because o ka dula mo le then wa ira ro e one ka bekeleng o bo makala o sa itse chelete. So kopa re seteng di-target. Coordination ke tirisano mmogo. Ga le berekisana in your business ya thusa le ka communication, ka re le dirisana mmogo dio tsotlhe di tsamisa well-oiled machine. There's no need ya gore o sa itse gore wena tshwantse o etseng or role ya go keng. So how level all these points from 1, 2, 3, 4, they link to each other. And then number 5, I don't know if it applies. It will apply to some of you, it won't apply to some. Linking between central and branch offices. So ha ile gore le cooperative ile gore le na le main branch depending on what you deal with, and then gona di office tse dinyane tse le butseng gore le tsene mo di community tse ding. It's very important gore le nne le system in place. A system is very important because that's how big companies are run. Ga ba sena di system, they're going to crash. O ska nna gore ga mang a sa tla mmerekong wa ge ga o diriwe. Ga ona le system in place, wa itse gore okay ga sa tla mmerekong a lwala or a le busy ka something, o kgona access a system whatever system you create, it doesn't have to be something on a computer. Le kgona go dira system ya gore everyone a nne le line of sight ya gore go etsagalang. Then e boela gape le go coordination ka gore ke tirisano mmogo, e boela gape le go social communication le management efficiency. Preparing and execution of plans. Re boela gape go goal setting. Ga lena di plan tsa lona, kopa gore re meet di deadline. Ga ile gore wa re batla go reka sound ka December, and then o sa executive plan towards buying sound eo by December, o ka se direke. January yo tla go mongwe o tla ntse gore ke batla go reka dipikara. So it's very important gore le nne le di plan and limit the deadline. So every morning la adula, okay, deadline tsa rona ke itse wena next week Tuesday. If you miss a deadline, re boela gape go accountability. You must state why we miss it. And if you say lebaka la nnete, someone must account. Don't be afraid to call each other out. Like we are all equal. We are all here for the same vision. So if one person aside merokwa, so call each other out. Don't be rude about it. Skala super nagamenwan. Bita meeting le ne fatso gore bona. O rile re tloetsa this thing ga wa etsa why o sa etsa. And if that person asa batlu utlwa, have disciplinary actions and processes in place. Because we are all planning to or going to set a certain goal. Making decisions. Let's get non-decisive. That way, it only two sagore, le kgone go achieve di goal tsa lona, le kgone go execute di plan tsa lona, le kgone go meet di deadline. So, I wanna decisiveness is a problem, especially for batho ba me. Sorry. Ha ke rato ya shopping. Batho ba me ba rata di shopong. Ha ba tsena go di shopong, tla ba tshwara sketa se lebela. Aya kwa denatsa ga itse re tsere ish ha ke itse re se se yang 1 hour yo feta le mo shopong e lengwe. Motho since a tsule ko ntlong ka 5 a ro ya di shopong o wa ka 1. So a bo mme ba ba rato ya di shopong. How ya I shopping o lebelle spec o lebelle gore okay ntwe tla nthusa ka eng o botsise price go prepare for to plan we budgetele how well we lo rek o ska boelo o ile sheba gape ke mathata. Yes. Mutual understanding and cooperation. It's very important gore le tlhaloganyane le itsane le itse di characteristics tsa lona le personality tsa lona le gore le batla go ya kae. Ga le itse gore mang o phela le lata mo tlhaloganyeng ga meeting o starta ka 9 mo re re mo simolla ka 8 Because right now, how many simula ka itu fitla ka 9. I get la mo understand. So how much na go e right o fitla ka 10 e belelwa. Wa bona? So tshwantse le tlhaloganyana, it's like a relationship, it's like a marriage. How it's or monna how ithatela di beer. Mo rekele 6 a nne mo ntlung. O rata di beer, a ke re go batla o raya kwa ntle. Reka 6 o e bea mo ntlung a tlo nna. O ya ka beer teng mo ntlung. A ke re mo understand. Instead of mo tlohele a tsamaye o bolwa le ene hape. We tsenya mo budgeting 6 beer, hey, wa mo planela. So you understand each other, I get it. It's a relationship. Raising employee morale. I understand, especially SMMEs and cooperatives. Team building. Hari isi tlhogong. Remela December be ro Briana mafu fountain fall. E be go fedile. That doesn't help you with anything. There are a lot of challenges more businessing. Hona le stresses in more businessing. So at least I can run a quarterly team building. And not team building ya horo, no fela ro groove ro tla monate. In the lead activities that you build down, at least you've worked towards something, le motivation. Because problem go halisa motivator. Business is very stressful. Baba mbatlo lapa mo tseleng. Haletse chelete wa makala wa tsoa every day ka 5 ko ena o tsohile mara ha khwedi fela ha o tshwane le bana ba bang ha o push it roli ko shakas. Ina mathata. So it's very important hore le motivator. Publicizing goods and services, I'm going to skip that one. Exchange of information. Arskanya go nna di clever. Ko ena fellow tshwarang information o le one how share le batho information. Ha re bereka ba botle re le mo group or le mo teaming or le mo company. A re share re distribute information. Ha wena o itse sengwe se ke sa sitseng. Mpolelle gore le nna ke itse. Maybe ke tla nna le idea tla improvang information o itse or ke tla berekisa that information gore re improve company ya rona. Elimination of rumors. Hey, tloela ntshele batho. Yo. Tloela ntshele. Di rumor di a hindar. A re berekeng ka dilo ka di facts. If you do a rumor, investigator o kry di facts. Don't jump the gun. And so arto helen ni rumor implementing goal setting, setting target, coordinating, communicating, and then motivating. And then marketing, my favorite subject, marketing and sales. So marketing, there's a difference between marketing and sales. Who can tell me what's the difference? Marketing sales.
Madam, the difference between marketing and selling. Marketing is when you need a buyer for your product. And then sales is when you decide the price between the product and the buyer. That's what I understand.
Moshapele matsogo. Okay, so marketing and sales. So marketing, like you said, is where you introduce your product, or rather create a brand and come up with ways on how you're going to sell the brand. How you say regis, I get to market. So the boys and the brochure, with advertising. That's what is marketing and advertising. I get. So high level is simply put marketing consists of determining the need for a product or service for a particular market, then setting a competitive price of what you are selling. Marketing methods and knowledge, therefore, ultimately is a manner in which to reach customers to make them aware of what the business has available. I get like you. So ke mo le nna mo fatshe mo tere okay rona re rekisa metsi re lo advertise metsi re lo itsisi batho yang ka metsi ra go di radio station di flyer re etsa di poster ba bana le ntšhelete ba etsa di billboard. That's marketing. So the principles and skills of marketing. Marketing is about selling a product service to customers. You may have a very good product, but if you don't have customers to buy the product, your business will not be successful. This is where marketing is important. You have to let your customers know that you have this wonderful product. If they don't know about the product, they cannot buy it. You also have to let your customers know what the price of the product is. Of course, you have to ensure that your price is competitive. In other words, not more expensive than the price of your customer. Then you have to make the product available at a place that is convenient for your customers. When we talk about marketing, the two most important aspects are customers who buy from the business, competitors who sell the same or similar products. Everything in marketing is about these two aspects. So, ga batho ba sa itse ka product ya gago ba ka se reka ke ra ba itse. That's why you wanna, so and there's different types of marketing your product. Go na le network marketing, la itse ke re forever living. Yes, ba ke re ba gore ba itse gore re itse di product tsa bona. Ba berekisa di meetings tsa bona gore wena o botsa tšhomi tsa gago and what batho ba feleletsa ba itse ka yona. That's why the entire South Africa itse ka forever living. Ba berekisa word of mouth marketing. Gore batho ba itse ka yona. So ga o ira product o bo sa bolelle batho ka yona gore wena wa tshaba batho ba ka se reke. The other important thing ka marketing is price. So issue when you are a small business, it's very difficult to compete with big businesses ka price because one producer come mess, so they can play around with the cost and selling it lesser. So there's nothing wrong ka gore wena product ya gago e ture go feta ya go checkers. As long as o itse di benefits, o tlhalosetsa batho di benefits le how market or advertising, o botsa batho di benefits tsa product ya gago and o le confident ka product ya gago. So if ka itse rata this thing ya gore ai wena wa tura ke tla ile kera go kae a certain price, it's fine. I reckon go para basta and it's fine because those guys ba reka ka bulk wena o kra your costs di le kodimo, so ba tlo ira profit or at least break even or busa tšhelete o e berekisitse. So tshwanetse o set a certain price, but pricing is very important as long as you can justify it. Or no, the reason why ke gore ke setsa metsi a go rata fodisa diabetes enge batho ba tlo reka mara ska bolela maka ke re tlo testa the same people ba tlo o dila fodisa diabetes santse ne ke lwa. Yeah, price goes with quality, well said. So this customers who buy from the business are important to you. Competitors who sell the same or similar products are important to you. So you need to rekem o compete le mang. What's the researcher how? O bona gore wena o ka nna kaone bjang ka product ya gago ka business ya gago le ka brand ya gago. So mo marketing go na le this thing re bitsa product mix, the 4 Ps. The easiest way to explain this is to look at a very small business. A hawker selling products on the street. A hawker is the business. The products are the things he or she sells. The price is, of course, the price he sells at, and the marketplace is the street corner where he displays his goods. And the customers are the people who buy the goods. This brings us to the 4 Ps of marketing. Every day. So there's product, place, promotion. Yeah? Product, promotion, price, and place. D4. And the reason why you need this, come office in your house or more than thing. O kgona go ikgopotsa gore product ya gago ke eng, o kgona go itse constantly keep tabs of the price tsa gago le tsa competitor ya gago, o kgona go bona gore maybe o ka improve a place go rekisetsang go teng or move it closer for convenience. Batho no ba etsa di order in ga ba sa batlo go tswa ba ilo fola line. So those big companies ba ba ileng di order in and delivery and ba lebeletse place, ba lebeletse product ya bona. And promotion is how you market your product. Batho ba blind ka go market ke di nyao pa batho ba nyao so la botla ba rekisa metsi ra wanwa metsi re tlhapang ka one boso ra tlhapa ke metsi ntho ene o tlo a ke wa tseisa or demand so ba mazala mo ngara wa wena o re metsi re tlhapa ka one o sa tlhapa are ke a le nahanela mama zan. And they are good. O tlo a reka ore re man wa nahanela ore ena ska tlhapa at least ke le na le metsi a unwa wa ntshwara go a fisa wa ntshwara yeah. So never give up. Never give up. There's always challenges. There's always challenges. The best way to overcome challenges is to keep on trying, communicating, remarketing, resetting the goals, and achieve. So it's very important. So let's move to sales. Sales is very important. Sales is challenge. Sales is money. If you don't sell, you don't make money. Funeral car. That's a didn't share the funeral car. A timer. Get a funeral cover at 20,000. Arkabukai. I don't know if you sign in woman. So like a shabuka. Then got some. I move on to the Marhans get some. Put a name. Kahopo like a commission fail on a basic salary. I guess I just say. So I must come up with a way. So Mopoketina and Eganale Turant. I want the next customer. So everyone must start thinking customer. Kamoimisa. It was a security guy who was Namimolevati. Kafita Koene. Kamudimedisa Kamufa Turante. So my case who confused and kids I move to Turante level. So I asked him, what do you think you can do Turante? In general, what do you think you can do Turante?
It's sweet.
That's what he said. Maybe Ngaraga Kwai. So I'm explaining like with only 2 runs a day, you can make sure that your family is covered for 20,000 rands. When you die, they're gonna get 20,000 rands. So I can most of that whole amount or payment. Calculate per day. So which means it's 2 runs a day. So I want to get a 2 runs. I can't cover a family. Now look confused that then he signed. 2 runs a day. We break it down. Premium breaking it down. For Galata to refit 200 and something. For our get 2 runs a day. And the other important thing was objection handling. Rator sharp. Hamutar I Shabukan to our Genalion. Or Genyaku, which is a Magondu. Ratamai. We become demoralized. It's very important to be able to handle objections in order for you to close your deals. But I don't hear objection. I think everyone in this room will hear objection. I get like what is I going to do? So I can handle the objection. Okay, how would this I going to do? Get that. How can I pick and pay? Wakrabo 25 rand. Sasko or Albani. Normally 11 rand. Wafita kwale barake 5 rand. We know to mo shop we are going to we with some we are going to. Or we lo reka boro how we are going to normal price. Ona no taba tabilo to kwate. Ara, I don't want to exactly. So how is this product now with me? One motor or explain how it going to work on. Negelo go to Katakana look who see a motor on. Product is not cover I got to offer like 50,000 rand alone polo. What have to what? What have a Kosumonahani is a family. Ah,
啊， Damana 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 啊， Dam
So, so finally this word more the entrepreneur finally this thing called business to customer. More aka B2C. I'm so told business like B2C. Finally B2B, which is business to business, finally B2C, business to customer. So it's self-explanatory. It's a one-on-one communication from the business to the customer in order to convince the customer to buy the product. Successful personal selling follows a systematic process. Prospecting for customers. This is where you follow up on leads that you get from friends and family, telephone directories and advertisements. So how prospected the customer how? I go to customer register funeral police so tshwanetse ke lebelle ke botsise ke research gore ke matlo reka ditena tsa ke matlo reka my fresh produce. Then with the investigation or how more bartender wa itse okay ola ba phela ba ja go hobeka ditamati so ora rotwa reka ditamati. I go prospect. And then the lead is a how. Everyone in here is a lead. A lead is a customer. So what prospect and leads is a how. The business card is already ground, so takana about to own network. Those are your leads. But you must qualify them first for Roska it's in Zanavaga. One or about what interested in product. So you only qualify in the prospect. Present the sale message. So that's where you start selling. So everything in analysis team. So that's business to customer. Let business to business, you can do the same. If we're not registered in business. While level of company to defend the Garagan product how our phone or what is our barganing price I want to then we're not gonna well amara or level or just the price of young or have a best quality young or guys quality. Next time our phone or a production manager, what do you mean? Or motor bone, like I told a company how you registered it as a 5,000. The registered customer got 200 and now is 150. Or the auto put market again. Well, hey, demand to this information. Of it over more than deliver a journal customer go Haman's crap. People guy contract that 3 months ago supply. Convenience for you. So I know for the fellow repeating registered now about some question. Hey, what we are research how pay. What's on website in your level? Okay. Hello. Okay. So selling skills. Sales is a malady skill. It's not natural sales. They are tools. My first job, I get a pizza. It's a very scary thought. Christmas, even in the World Cup. But when you are screening, like it's already pizza. So it's a skill. And over time, you learn how to polish that skill and improve the skill. Improve the skill. And it's very important to always improve your skills. That's why I do workshop on improve. And on the internet, and instead of WhatsApp and Facebook, send them on YouTube. Polish your skills. Get the tips. So I remember my first sale. Nelemo colony. I get to the pizza very much. It's a non-stick what. One so that bravo to raka screening bafana what register di pizza ara jonna ke ja bo ho di pizza tsa ho di ka sa pe bo ho wa bona ke objection and that day because nigga tsuile aka moara ke na hanne moara ke bra ngebe ke motsene so then I went back and I train or okay how do I handle this. So skill is very important. So this segment, good entrepreneurs are generally very good at selling their products or service. As an entrepreneur, nearly everything you are doing is selling. CEO or investment, managing director or the product, salespeople, the products of if you are selling, learn how it takes. How about or go for opportunity? You sell yourself. How you interview, you sell yourself. They buy you to come work for them because they believe in you, what you told them. Tell us about yourself. So don't take it or ka polish ditheko tsa di shine o ra tsama mo le di fatle batho ba go you sell yourself. So you are selling customers on buying from you, you are selling suppliers on working with you, you are selling investors on investing in you, you are selling employees on joining your company. And you will most likely find yourself saying the same things. Sometimes. Every day. Every day. Every day. Every day. I'm going to steam every day. It's part of sales. You have to repeat it, and that way you start believing it, and your customer will believe it as well. Because you live your brand, you live your product. I get it. Good entrepreneurs are generally the best at managing their sales pipelines, as they will understand the direct impact of the sales pipeline on the health and growth of their company. Let's look at the example of successfully doing a sales call. So, most sales I got to get customers with a pipeline. So, pipeline is okay. More pipelining. Phone is a man kana go man. And ona urile ke mo phone le ka one, ole urile o tla nagana ka yone, ole urile o tla reka, ole urile o nya go negotiate a price. Why the state of those things. So under those columns, wa ngwala di customers ha tso di phone tso tso boletse le tsona. Then you create a pipeline why it's okay. Out of these 10 people, at least 2 people are going to buy. Ole urile ke follow up le ne ke boelele ne kai kai. So it's very important to create a pipeline. Ngwala di leads tsa mo fa di customers tsa wa ngwala. Gore ke bo mang o rile eng kana go mang o rile ke boelelene. Problem ke and this is how I used to beat my colleagues for sales. Motho a re mphone le ka bushuka 12. Bona ba phone ba ke tla mo. Follow up is very important because sometimes customers ba re motho phela na hanne kana. Very motho ra re. Le ha fetso re it's very important to do a follow up. Next week I'm motho re me tsela o tshwere byang. Because we will create repeat customer. Ka birthday ha wa re happy birthday man ke o romeletse bottle ya metsi. U feel important. Every customer must always feel important. So skarafe to records le chelete ha o tsamela. Re batla ra to repeat the business again. That's how you sustain your business. Exactly. So it's always good to have a plan for your sales visits that can serve a quick reminder of the essentials. You can use this checklist as a review before and after each sale. So cover all the bases. Leaving a sale call and wishing you had remembered to ask a specific question or show the prospect another product again is a horrible feeling. Using the checklist may help you. So always have a checklist. Or okay, script is important. Script is very important. Or only consistent. We told the question, we told the expecter. So now if it's the call it or if it's the visit it's how. Or if it's the prospect it's how. Analyze level okay. The question is about so. Then you prepare for them. Next time I will allow with this. Our is. Oh, but no, I don't need it. I got one more register product. I don't need it. It's very important to acknowledge customers. Oscar argue alone. Oscar, I don't know why I talk about it. No, you understand. You might feel that you don't need it now. I spoke to Pete last week and he told me the same thing. But you know what happened? Pete got into a car accident and he passed away. And he didn't have cover. I'll give you time to think about it. One talo high. And then go move a fear yana ele hore. We do to go face and us naka. So don't argue with the customer. What talo high or no, you see so no budget young economy to such a my shop. Maro it will make out what hole. Treatment there to the pillow food lady line. So low no got no budget in your house. What on a shop? Understand. So what do you need to improve your sales? So I can check this fella. We need you can use it, don't use it. So it's the sales strategy. For everything you need a strategy. But about ball or rugby, cricket, but it's a strategy. So more business in your house, not a strategy. Set goals. Not a chart, vision board, set that goal to achieve. Plan your day. Ska no tsoa fela wa ra today. Ka boshiu before robala. Ntsha diary ya hao, laptop wa phone wa hao. Ngwala hore ka boshiu o etsang. Ke a kae. That way o save le nako. Because ha o tsoha fela o idlela. O makala hore shikane ba dile ka 12 ke before you know what letsatsi le fedile wa ira sale. So plan and learn on a particular. O tshwana wa itse re batho ba le tšhelete ba sogodisa apply. Atla mo phone tla re no, I don't have time. A so re banna maga. A ke re plan ile letsatsi le hae. So ha a tlo meet a lwena, a sa plan o meet a lwena. O fetwa ke opportunity. Anka ba e planetse, a meetile that opportunity. Wena o tlo mo senyetsa nako, then o lose tšhelete. Time is money in a literal sense. Manage your time. Manage your schedule. Okay, from 8 to sometimes obviously you can't keep to it, but it's very important to have that guideline. But from 6 to Kyatoha, you know, one of those things. I think it's more exercising where you only or Shabbat TV. Now level TV one. 30 minutes for the sake of level TV. How we go now? Yes, be deliberate about your time. If you level a generation, move on to something else. Because on the mall level, Desmond Duga, what's a funeral cover? But how do level and 2 hours if it seems to level a generation? So be deliberate about your time. That way you know where you are going every day. About not only in business, about your life every day. And prospecting is very important. Make sure every day you grab 5 new clients or prospects. Then from there, you qualify. Either from the 5 at least you register 1. Sales is a numbers game. You speak to 10 people, you sell to 1. 1 is gonna buy. If you are lucky, 4 is gonna buy. So if you want 20 sales, you speak to 200 people. So you only do that when you prospect and you qualify your leads and you cold call. Phone cold call. If you need money, pick me up. Or speak to you. Sometimes the business arena are cell phone. Go knock on the doors. Direct selling. Engage with people. Handle objections. Go on YouTube. Teach yourself how to handle objections. The objection, I'm not interested. Objections. There's manuals on how to handle objections. Because salespeople abroad and even in Africa at large have been doing it for years. So, but clearly the manuals on how to handle it. Sometimes just be natural. Close deals. Start pending sale for 5 hours or 5 days rather. It's very important sometimes. It's good to be humble, but sometimes in sales you need to be rough. So so sometimes you just need to push so you can close deals. Because if you don't close deals, you don't make money. Make money. Sales is money. If you don't sell, you don't make money. If you don't make money, you don't have a business. If you don't have a business, you are unemployed. If you are unemployed, you go government to a grant. Any questions?
Any questions for Ndade Khosi? Now is the time to ask him that question that he didn't hear when he was still out of the room. That was a demand, not a question. Any other question after?
No, thanks for the. So the business are not different. Like now the product businesses, one of the services business. So especially in service is very difficult, but you can work your way around it because you need to make money. So Tunzo level, who's the biggest plumbing company in the country? How did they make it? How did it become big? So I got to one idea rot. Onam, what do you rot onam? I got to read before Tama. Wabangwala create a proposal how. Ne? After create a proposal how. Wabalela mo proposal in your how. Want to okay. You want to go flow mama, the pompo dia league. Right now, my country is not a crisis. You're wasting water. You're also going to cut. I can help you save your costs. Because I liga so meet our time. So that way, over service ya how ibile over thalos tsa ka mkhoko ba thusang ka teng le hore ba save tšhelete. Everyone wants to save money. Obviously ka tsene mo metseng ya batho check gore toilet e blockile or eng. So re boela go that thing ile ya marketing. Know your customers, who prepare your marketing material how. Why to every house likely is your customer because everyone has the tap on the pipe. So you create your marketing material. It's out on social media, Facebook, WhatsApp, why is the post at how, WhatsApp, moment to drop or I provide plumbing services. So I be at the bottom, if you need plumbing, call me. Somebody's gonna call you. But it must be as loud as possible about your services. So if you're walking into places like this, look at the molongo. Why is the proposal at how? Because kono no ko mitse nya batho maro kono no ko mall manager office. I'm going to drop a proposal. This is what I do. I can help you. Call me if you need me. And I'm going to drop a proposal. Why you make it we have. For a pela hopo. Maybe it's your job or musili. Mavane Budina Ubeleta mosquito. Or we are Merawa. Or now we robeti. No, Merawa no room madi. We retain. And I get to why with a sound. If we never know my room, I just can't so no fair. No problem.
Give him a round of applause. Thank you very much. Oh, okay. There's another question.
Okay. Yeah, relevant question. When it comes to sales, again, we go back to what does your company do, right? So we're not to analyze a cash flow, but I may allow her to give a credit. And are you strong enough to collect? It's what about this? I collect like a man at call. Phone lara go for credit 5,000 to more than the aparo. Next week, because they're stronger collecting. But our phone collect. So if you know what you've got, so it's a good and a bad thing depending on your systems. If you've got a good system of collecting, how would it motor invoice or the distance on the patel in 30 days? We told you have means of collecting it. Whether you blacklist them on ITC or blogger we rang, that's good. But if you don't have the means, it's a bad thing. Don't stock or nothing.
Thank you very much. I'm just gonna pick up on anyone in the room. Meros. What was interesting about you about Tatiana Abuam? At least what you can take home.
The most interesting AI will more how to market yourself like to some certain person. How do you marketing? Marketing. The problem how to do marketing. Now I know how to do marketing. So it was the most common thing, the problem that I had. Now I learned that. And the other thing was how to advertise yourself to people. It can be the same as marketing. And the other thing, sales. Beginner problem ya gore ke sa tlhaloganye botse gore what is the difference between the sales and marketing. Now I understand what is the difference between sales and marketing.
Give you a round of applause. Excellent. Great. So you did well, say. All right. Come on next door. How much do you pay for your water? Rates and taxes. You know how much you pay for your water every month? Okay. My parents pay. Okay. Who pays for rates and taxes? How much do you pay? For Metzifel. For? Alright. So if I say to you, this man who's saying is a plumber, right? He will come and give you a contract, a monthly contract. You pay him 100 rands a month. He saves you 150 rands a month. Will you pay? No? So you're paying 450. He's going to reduce from 450 to 300 rands. That's a saving. Oh, okay, even better. All right. That was plumbing. Did I give you a solution? If you can save everyone in this room 100 rands a month on their water bill, they said they'll pay you 75% of what you're saving. And these are cooperatives, they must use you, not anybody else, not Mr. Plumber next door. Okay, there we've got a business. Right? We've got a business there for a man. Alright? So instead of thinking the normal way of doing plumbing, right? Now you have yourself a contract. Now they don't only pay you when there's a problem, right? Now you are becoming partners in the way they do business. That's how the guys that are using bana ba mutlakas, batla ho wena ba no re ka o savela bill ya hao ke 200 rand 500 rand matsatsi ana le 1000 go location you pay just for electricity 1000 rand. Anyone who's electrician, if you can go in and say, look, don't pay me anything, but I'm gonna save you 1,000 rands you are paying, you're gonna pay 700 rands, and then you pay me 200 rands a month. As a plumber, you know Roy, not a cook. Yeah, you see. Right, so I've given him business. All right, so give this man a business, please. Right? Yeah, he's gonna come knocking not in your houses, but in your cooperatives now. And that's another way of making business. That.
Illustration, electricity. How are you going to save, maybe let's say an electrician, how is he going to save someone else's electricity? Like how? Unless...
My trade secret. I'm an electrician. Why must I tell you? It's my trade secret. Right? That's my business. When you go and sell your products, very few people say, no, I need to see your value chain, your input cost. Of course, you must show them, and you show whatever profit margin. But you never tell anybody your trade secrets. That's your IP. So I'm saying to him, he must go and create. He knows there are solutions where they come in and plug some stuff inside your house, do certain things, which reduces your water consumption. So I'm saying to him, think about that model. Yes, you can still do the other one, the pipe burst and all those other things. But there's ways of doing other business, isn't that? Go ahead.
Plugs where you know to save your electricity.
legally so. Hey, that, hey, GP is listening. They'll fire us now, eh? Eh? Legally so. There is ways. And by the way, okay, plumbing, okay, let me keep quiet about plumbing because he must come. He must come in and help you. And some things are very easy which you can do at your home. Right? But because he's a plumber, I want to give him business. So I'm not going to tell you those secrets. So in a week, you will have a solution. Eh, Daddy? You have it in your mind. Excellent. All right. So there is his business. Right. So one way of cooperatives, please buy from each other. I'm a member of a cooperative called the Metakhola. And it's very painful that as a Metakhola, we are banking our monies with the big banks. Right? As a cooperative, we should be banking with another cooperative. Not giving it to the banks because we are giving the money to the people that we are competing with as a financial cooperative. That doesn't make sense to me. So as a cooperative, think about, I'm sure you'll be able to share a database later where you can think about, but I've met somebody here, that we can consolidate, do things together. Right? Instead of buying from the people that you're competing with. Right? There's another way of doing it. Thank you very much. I think Uboni here, you've planted the seed and it's already starting to grow. Thank you very much for that. All right. So the man of the moment, of course, Wali Zengamo. Hey, this man is like a mosquito. He was like that mosquito. And he made the noise. It was not a silent mosquito. Okay? And you can see the board there, the Center of Entrepreneurship Management Innovation. I'm still trying to think what does that mean in my head. But he will tell you all about it. And then Adepenyo, he's a man of the moment, and he's going to share with us about project and business management. Please give it up for Adepenyo.
Morning, everyone. Good. Most of you guys like Gizzy by now. The SMS and Nalakosi trying to pull there and pull there. I'm always happy to present after Kosi because this guy makes my day. So I can't even. I've known him for almost 20 years now, but he always makes my day. He's a good friend of mine and a sales guru. I guess we're close. It's a whole department of what? A contract. So a few months ago, as Center for Entrepreneurship Management and Innovation, as you've seen there, we do skills development and training, enterprise development, supply development, and also we've just included e-learning because now we are accredited. So we do a couple of these courses, but now we've realized that a lot of people don't have time. So we've put these courses to make it an e-learning. So on the 1st of February, right, we're going to be launching our app. So you download the app, you start into the phone. Let us not use our phones for only WhatsApps, Googling and what. So let's have these apps, If you want like that project management and whatever, then we put it on the app, you log in. And also we do youth empowerment initiatives. So as I was saying, a few months ago, Nalakosi, we've been helping quite a lot of entrepreneurs. So there's one two-point construction that we also part of. I was like, so what do? We don't know anything about construction. So we've got guys that we work with by construction, but they can't sell. They don't know nothing about business. Because it's like, no man, I go Roslyn. Go Roslyn, I want to defeat I want SC Johnson. SC Johnson gets a Kiwi and all of those things, a manufacturing plant. We walked into SC Johnson. Maintenance, but we're like a manga, and what's not, no. Presentation. We went there, we did a presentation, and currently DuPont Construction is going to contract SC Johnson, right? And there is another business called Clean Fresh. Clean Fresh, it's also a business that we It's also a business that we've, like this, okay, yeah. Okay, sorry about that. My voice is so soft. That's one like horse. So, Clean Fresh is also a cleaning company, of which we've got other couple of ladies that we work with. When we get that contract on the 1st of November, okay, the cleaning company started years ago, but it wasn't making money. So we helped to improve this business, to grow this business. Currently, it's got a contract, the embassy here, in Australian High Commission, yeah. And on the 1st of November, this business started a contract. It was awarded 2 offices to Department of Labor, which is the Pretoria. When you go to Department of Labor there and you find 10 ladies cleaning there, no, that's our business. That's our. And they also gave us a run-back office. So they saw what no, this business is good. They also gave us a run-back office. So that's some of the work that we do. How we came with this institute, we were just tired of working for people. You know, like he said, he used to sell the pizza and all of those things. He worked for people well, they made quite a lot of cash through him. So we were like, Kosi, it's time that we take our skills and then put it on people. Hence, we are here today. Without wasting time, I'm here to present business and project management for cooperatives. So, why business management? Like each and every organization, we need to find ways on how to manage things. Just like Releko High, we know where Papa, no maganjan, you know, and we know where Papa say yo, we've got Mama, right? So, in business, it's like that. How do we manage everything that is going on in our businesses? As you can see, there's a cooperative, I can't remember the name, but they are in Limpopo, right? So each and every person in a business has to have a responsibility. And how do we create those responsibilities and roles? That's why we need to sit and say, guys, because of when you are good, you lead that side. Because you are good administration, be the admin. Because you are good in finance, do the finance. But we have to have a skills audit, right? We are not going to put each and no, we're not a manager the finances alone. But I manage the finances alone. I'm not really a good speaker, but I know Kosi is a good speaker. Hence, he's a marketing guy. He's a stakeholder guy. You know, he goes there. And I would never try and say, Kosi, I'm competing with you and all of those things. Because I know I am good in strategy and all other things. So you stick to your lane. It's very important that you stick to your lane when you are in a cooperative. We are not there to compete, but we are there to work as a team, right? So I've put some of the things that I've realized the cooperatives, they fail on, and that's controlling, leading, monitoring, organizing and planning. All of those things, they are there. They should be there on your business plan and your operational plan, right? So those are the things that each and every day, actually the past day that we've been here, I've had people that are failing on that. We are failing on that as cooperatives. Because you can move. With that being said, what is a business plan? That's the most important thing. You know, a lot of us but where is your business plan? You know, you need to plan. If you don't plan, you are going to plan to fail. Definitely you are going to fail if you don't plan. You need to sit down as a team and start planning. So a business plan is a document that describes a new business, its products, its services, how they will earn money, leadership, staffing, financing, operations, and other details, right? Regardless on which business you own, whether it's a service business, Jaganta the RN is doing plumbing, whether it's a product business, these are the elements of a business plan. If your business plan doesn't have any of these elements, then no one is going to listen to you. Oka kena ko SIDA, oka kena ko GP, no one is going to listen to you. If I'm a consultant, I go GP, the business plan. The first things that I have to check as my checklist, these are the things. If you don't have them, forget. I am not even going to consider your business. Get a 50,000 or really some right? So executive summary, right? This is where it can be a paragraph. This is where you explain your business. So your executive summary is more like an introduction, right? So and so and so, Jose and Penyo in 1990, Mamang, while sitting, we decided to start this business. Why did we start? Why did we? Because we saw there's a gap in the market and this and this and this and that. That is your introduction, right? Now you have to make it so interesting, right? You can start it already. We are seeing that people are suffering and whatever, and then we decided, look, let's start this business. Oh, our business was operating, but it was not operating formally. So we decided on this day, we went to CIPC, we registered this business. That is the first thing that I look at. Then the business description. This is where we describe our business. Our business does this and this and that. The reason we are doing this is for that, right? Then we describe our products and services. Like in Tatanabuwa Mole, he does plumbing. But plumbing is very broad. You cannot come to my house or come to my company or get up America get a plumbing. What plumbing? Be detailed. Tell me what is it that you do? More plumbing. Even though you don't just go there and say you know what kind of thing? You know, there's different types. Those are the things you need to be very specific when it comes to your products and services, because that's the problem with our businesses. You know, we are having another conversation. We need to move our entrepreneurs from these businesses that are called training and projects. They irritate me. I am tired of hearing Sukuzani trading and projects, Mamman trading and projects. Those people, they don't know what they're doing. They don't know what they're doing. Quotation ya aircon. Quotation ya catering. I'm like, last week. You said you are doing catering. Now we deliver quotation ya construction. Guys, we black people, we need to be specific with our businesses. It's high time. Let us not do everything, you know, because we are failing. We are failing. You need to be a specialist in the business that you do. Stop being in construction. Stop being in construction, security, plumbing, and what. Be specific of what you are doing. We are tired of it. Trading and projects companies, I am tired of it, honestly. So be specific, like I said, and you have to have a mission statement. Now you must imagine you are a trading and projects company. What is your mission statement? What are you going to say? What's your vision? I want to see myself as the best plumber. But yet at the same time, I want to see myself as the construction guy. At the same time, I want to see myself as the leading catering company. Come on, guys. Let us be specific in our businesses. If you want to run multiple companies, then open another company that is specifically for that. That is specifically for that. Do not put all the services more. Now you are serious. If you have more than 5 services in your companies, I start saying, oh no, Maro, I cannot invest in this business ever because of what's the main purpose of our business, right? So we've got our SWOT analysis. Yesterday we have given you some pack on our packs, and then there's a page. SWOT analysis. When you do your business plan, you must have a SWOT analysis. Now, on the SWOT analysis, basically it's where you analyze your business currently and what is going on in your business. So you've got your strength, your weaknesses, your opportunities, right? Oh, sorry, the last one is supposed to be your threats, right? Yes. So we need your SWOT analysis. We need to see that. GP wants to see your SWOT analysis. Do not lie. Because what I've realized when I see a lot of people, business plans, you will see there's a lot of strength and then the weakness are A1 FL. Never. Never. Then why are you submitting your business plan if you've got one weakness? Why not we contradict? You came to us, you said you want 40,000 rand. But it's only one weakness. You need those things. Because of why? As GEP, they need to support you. They need to find ways along there. If you have a problem, do not lie. Say it, look, this is the business that I love, but I don't have formal qualification for it. I need a skill on it, right? But I don't know to make a quotation. I don't know my pricing. I don't know how to price my products, right? But I can build that house. So you when it comes to your business planning, please, Kosi has touched on marketing plan and marketing. How are you going to market your products? That's the first thing. How are you going to sell your products? Right? We've got financial projections. When we look at people's business plans, if you are not a financial person, do not touch finances. Get someone who deals with finances. Get an accountant, right? Or get someone who deals with it. Look at GEP, you can walk there and then, guys, I've done my business plan. Marginal problem. My financials, a problem. Right? You get someone, a business plan, he's willing to invest almost 5,000 rand. My projections are, I wrote 5 million a month. Is that possible? Forex or things. Is this some get rich scheme or who understand? 5,000. But every month you are telling me you are going to make 5 million. From 5,000 to 5 million, how did you get there? So don't do the things. When it comes to business, give the special. I want to delegate. I'm telling you, you cannot know everything when it comes to a business. Your cash flow analysis, your staffing, and your operations. Like I said, when I mentioned you need to know your operations, how do you run your things, your day-to-day things in your business. Okay. And then you've seen that I've highlighted operations. And when we started, I said operations is a problem when it comes to cooperatives. It is a problem, right? We come together as a cooperative. The first time when we meet and when we register a cooperative, we've got big dreams. But it run every day. Mama. Sinending chalete tse mama ngara ikadimile yona. Akere lona le sa bereki. I know it becomes a mess. It becomes a mess. So we need to plan for our operations, guys. We need to plan for our operations. Remember, we have a business plan. Now we know an idea what's going to happen with our business. But now, how do we run that business on day to day? Right? Manage the manufacturing process. Who's going to manage the marketing? Who's going to go out there and demonstrating and market the product? Right? I make sure the product is of a good quality. That's where we manage our operations. We need to be able to manage our operations. If we can't do that, then cooperative are next meeting, and then so now when we do our operational plan, right, despite of any business that you're into, we need to have clear objectives. Right? Remember, some of our objectives already defined on our business plan. So now you see your business plan and your operational plan, they are working together now. Right? Let us not forget hardly more operational plan or what did we say on our business plan. These two documents, they need to work together. So Haratlo business plan requires something else, and then operational plan requires something else. Now we need to have activities to be delivered. Our quality standards on our operational plan. If our business is a product business, if Raroka, we need to have quality standards. Haro roka fela. Haro embroider fela because of why embroidery. Because of an order. Yago Mamam Primary School. Not an order. Those people are your clients. We need to have quality standards. We say for Haro Kareverisa material also, and this is what we're going to do, and this is the output. And I check our quality of those products. Right? I get a product around. Yes. And then resources and staffing. Guys, we have a problem of taking jobs telling what we don't even have resources for. We don't have staffing. I've seen that. I'm a former government employee, by the way. We would give mama a purchase order of 300,000. Go and do catering for a week. First of all, mama, what was a catering? Only one. Because of why? What was 300,000? Only one. One man. Mama, on the mobile, mo di bamarin sa hai, ramotas, then ramota hore, utensil guy, chuntatama one. By the day, how is that you go me has play or by patafality? What you need to human resources is very important. You are not going to run a business alone, right? Cooperative as a motor one. You must plan for that. We know what if we have an event or if we have an order or if we have whatever, mamang le mamang onale the roster out one. And then resources, guys, they're very important. We have this thing in our cooperatives when we get money, I share a fast thing and then invest in your resources. That's the most important thing. Invest in your resources. If your cooperative is catering, so that next time you don't have to go and rent out, right? Transport. Most of the money it goes to transport. Buy a buggy. If you are doing plumbing, how to plumbing rent a machine? You must buy those things. That's why we have organizations like GEP, to help us out. Like yesterday, I think one of the ladies was explaining there's a thing that they have, I think it's around 40,000, whereby you come with quotations and say, this is my business, this is what I do, I need assistance in that. So they pay the money directly to the service provider. Service provider or camera, whatever that you need so that you can improve your business, right? So resources, let us invest in resources. Rally problem, the quick jobs. I can tell you right now, if you go casino, ware mama ngwenza catering, ato hweletsa catering na lenyalo. 80% of the things that they're going to use, they are rented. Haba unitente. They are in events management. Ba tsa manyalo. Ha unitente, hana camera, hana stulo, hana nix. Marorana business here each and every week. So we need to invest in resources. Invest in the resources. And also we need to have implementation tables. Also we must have process for monitoring our projects. Right? So we have this thing where you do a project and how monitor it, and then you don't even have a feedback. So why we do some miracle and then that's it. When the client and what's not, you need to evaluate yourself as a business owner. Where did I go wrong? Why? It's because I had transport problems, and you work on it. You yourself, you need to improve yourself. Don't let the client tell you, or this is what you need to improve. Right, Mahol? So we need also risk management plan. We need to manage risk. Actually, not manage risk. You need to plan for it. And then we have contingencies in place. So I would say mostly, for example, when running an event business, when it comes to risk, the chances are pula ene, they high. How do you do that when you plan? You know, you need to have those things. Or okay, at least the ability then those are some of the things that you need to see when running a business. You must have contingency plans. Next. So as yesterday we were discussing, I realized that most 90% of the cooperatives they don't have structures at all. The structure. So now when you do your operational plan, the most important thing is your structure. And that's some of the things also we check in your business plan. There's no way that a boss. As an cooperative, we need to appoint someone who's going to lead us. Right? Like I said, who's going to lead us? We need to appoint someone who's going to do this and this and that. Everyone has to have a role. Understand? So I've put an example of an organizational structure, but yours might be lower than this one in about a few. You know, you don't have to have a high-end thing. And also, title and what's not. You know. Pause it. Okay, you can move. Then moving to project management. I've seen most of your cooperatives, they feel like a mamang and projects. Mamang and projects. Mamang and projects. What is a project? That is something that we need to understand. Guys, a project is temporary. It's something that we do now, and then it will last. We get another project, we do it. Right? We need to understand what is a project. Because I've realized, but I want to right now, everything is a project. I don't think a project. Let me get a project. Yeah. And I got into about the project. About the business running until about the project. And if a project next week about a project. The project. Yeah. What I found maybe a project in a 2 million. Can a monat. Sending after 6 months, it really up, but a project in one half. So all projects differ, but they've got similar components. Those cooperatives they want to handle projects. You need when you have a project, then you have this component. So you've been awarded a contract. It doesn't matter what department of what. You guys will have to sit down and have this. This is the first meeting. The project owner or the project sponsor mostly is the person who funds the project. They are the owners of the project. Department of Education, they are willing to give you guys 5 million rands. Those are the owners of the project, right? They are the clients. Now the project managers are the cooperative, because you are going to implement that project and make sure we're erana monate. Right? So problem are on a project, project since we are 5 million and what's not and we don't even have a report back. Those people, they need that report. GEP even they fund 40,000 EU. Don't forget those people they will go on, they have a report. You know, and now let's disappear. Then we have a project scope. We need to define our project scope. Refill of 5 million. What is it that we need to do? That 5 million. Project and product run for how long? We've been given 5 million rand, and our project has to run for 12 months. This thing has to be there, right? And then we have timelines, plans for okay, the first 3 months. So and so and so. The next 3 months, so and so and so. Those things mostly they are on your project management process. That is the whole process of your project, or how do you come with your project? How do you plan to complete your project? And we must have a budget. This thing in South Africa, it's killing us when it comes to projects. Somebody, they give this person 20 million rands. 12 months project. And the 7th month, that money has dried out. Because there was no budget, there was no plan. By the way, that's why I see these projects, they fail. You know, your costing is very important. Your costing is very important. Jaga government abana say quotation the cheapest that's I own. I want to know government thing I check out mare mutomare okutile tiranta and a roa hatsela. This thing has a sense. I'm very more a wide or whatever. All I when after 7 months, I want to market until it's enough. It's enough. One need. One hour rotary. Hey, what's up? Like that's where undercoating comes. So they are not actually alone. It's a project. I want to come home. I got another sign. You feel a contract, and you said you will complete that run. So that is very important. We need to have our policies and our procedures also when it comes to project management. The project team, like I mentioned, the team is very important. Who's going to handle that? Who's going to do our administration? Who's going to do what our finances and so on? So I've put together project management process, right? The initial phase. This is where we meet up. Yan ratoma. Bara wadile contract yano. Raibona for 5 million ikili. We start. We have our project management meetings, right? Normally they call it the project kickoff meeting, right? And then we have the defining phase. This is where we define our project, how is it going to run. This is where we're going to do this and this and that. It's mostly along with our project planning phase, where we're going to plan our things. And also, we've got development phase. All these things, they differ according to projects, right? We know exactly what our number of projects are. And then the most important thing is the implementation phase. This is where we are working, right? We are working on our project because we want to end up on the close-up and make sure our project is sharp. And then on implementation phase, we also have what we call monitoring and evaluation. So we can also run the check of how far are we winning. And the most important thing, guys, when you are given a project, please update the project owner. Remember the sponsor. If you are failing, when need, right? When need the hormone, it's again that project so that they can get somebody else by cancel one or where go. So problem are run. How in the final check how far is your project how next. So who will need your project is not working, so right? There's nothing wrong. It happens. Projects fail all the time. Right? In fact, how fail is a project? Whether it's within budget, now always say project it's very important. And say this is what we did. So with that being said, guys, I've mentioned business and project management. Those things are very important when it comes to your businesses. Please go through your manuals, check those things. When you do your project, give us a call. You can email me or email a course or guys, we've got a project that's so. How do I tackle that? Right? Somebody the other day, one of our clients in Cape Town was saying we're triple S guys. Right? We are the triple S guys. We're all about speed, skill, and smart. If you have those things, you can beat any big company. Right? You must have skill. You must have the speed. We don't need money to beat these big organizations. You needs speed. When I call you, get about a quotation, so. The speed on Sandalayon, fast, it shows. That's why we buy from small businesses. Because I want to process things. So you must be the triple S guy. You must have the speed, you must have the skill, right? And you must be smart. Know about your business. Thank you, guys.
All right. Any questions, comments? Yeah, you can give the mic to Joyce Company.
I wanted to ask, you said something that when we're doing projects, we must do report back to the sponsors. What is it that you must include in that report? What is it that you must write back to them?
Okay, I'm going to start with your question. As I said when I started, when it comes to our business, I'm mostly the writer, actually. I don't talk much. It's hardly you see me standing up. So when you don't know how to write a business plan, come through, maybe send us an email. But there are organizations like GP, CEDA. I know CEDA does that. NYDA does that. So what also we had conversations with them is that they tend to take people by cut and paste, and we are aware of them. You know, we approach. Actually, yesterday we were supposed to have the chairperson of NYDA, and we once approached him and said, you know what, but appoint them for to the business plan. You know, they take somebody else's business plan. That's what we've realized. Copy and paste. That is not good. You need to be part of your business plan. If you get someone with a business plan, that person has to tell you, let's meet up, have a discussion. You have to explain to that person what you want to do, and that person has to advise you, right? And also when it comes to the finances, right? That person has to be a specialist when it comes to these things. What you want to do, it's unrealistic. Because I want to submit a business plan and you don't get a response, decline you know. And your business plan, guys, you have to improve it. You cannot write a business plan in 1980 and still want to use it today. You know, there's a lot of things there where you must review your business plan and change wherever you have to change. So, now we are there, we are here to assist. All right, thank you. Okay. I don't know what else the question. All right. Okay. That is on the project close-up. It's unfortunate because we don't have a lot of time. I was supposed to show you how to write a project report back. You know? When it comes to the reporting of the project, the most important thing, right, it's how did the project go? What are the challenges that were there, that you faced? Because we need, for instance, we will be doing this for department of whatever. They need to see for next time, project under pressure. You know, you need to be as honest as you can. Now, if you had problems with your budget, if one more project, tell them, look, we we've undercoated, and then we had problems with this and this and that. So basically, the report is just to wrap up everything that was going on the project, right? And if you can, the recommendations. I recommend next time when you have this project, this is the way to take thing. One thing that I've realized, especially with government departments, project everything. You know, some of the things were not on the scope. That's why scope as a project is very important, because we need to agree on things. Right? With a project, maybe a book, but they forgot or these books needs to be delivered to them in the scope. Who's going to carry the cost? You know, those are some of the things you need to put on your report.
Thank you. Please give him a round of applause. Hey, I ntate kgale re mo fa mic. Ke kopa o ye ko morao kwa. I wonder o tswa branching efeng. Re tshwanetse re botse branch ya hao.
Okay. Yeah, we can help you with that. Just a quick one. How is a proposal, a project, right? Guys, a proposal, everything you want. There's each and every organization in what we call strategic planning. You must read those documents. Department in strategic planning. For next year, what are we planning for 2019-2020? Align your proposal according to their strategic objectives, right? Don't go to Department of Agriculture and propose a catering project. It won't work. Because one decline, why? You must read the documents the government. They show for next year, this is the project that we want to focus on, right? Let us not propose any project. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. Those that, I'm sure the cooperatives, you have bank accounts, I guess. Which banks? Anyone, Standard Bank? Say, show by hand, Standard Bank? No one? Oh, okay. Go to Standard Bank and tell them that you need a financial management system, accountant management system. It's free. They must give it to you for free. You mustn't pay for it. For the first 12 months, FNB, same thing. Go and demand a financial management system for free for 12 months. They don't tell you it's there. All right, you can pay after 12 months. But the systems are there where every transactions go through that particular system. It does all of these things. It does budgeting, trends, the cash flow. It does all of these things for you. Even if me, I don't understand. I'm not a CA, but at least I understand what the system tells me, right? And then you use it for invoices as well. You use it for quotations. You use it for all these other things. So that everything goes through one thing. By the way, it's time for leadership. For a leadership discussion.
Lemon is not the only business that I'm involved in. I've got interest of other things, including IT and so forth and so forth. But I'll share more about that as I go on next. Okay, there's a question that we always ask: what drives business? What do you think drives business? It's a question. Cash. Yeah, a lot of people. I used to think so when I was younger as well. I'm still young, but when I was younger, I used to believe that you can't start a business without cash. And you can. And later on, I found out actually there's one thing that's very important in driving a business. It's relationships. If you don't have relationships, you can have the best product. You can be the best salesperson in terms of explaining what your product is. If you don't have anyone to sell it to, you've got nobody. If you don't have anyone to deliver that, which is your employees and your partner, you've got nothing. You cannot even get to even invoicing because you will have nothing to invoice because no one did the work. Or you didn't have a client to start with. So what I'm about to tell you now today is a secret of how to manage relationships and how that is important in business. My approach is different. It's slightly offset. It's not a classroom, this. But because of time, I'm going to try and really squeeze it to the half an hour that I've been given. There's three things that influences how you relate with people. Whether it's at home, at work, in a business context, anywhere, as long as you have a relationship with someone. There's three things that matters. It's your value system, your personality DNA, and your learned behavior. Those are the three things that when you're relating with someone, you change between your value system, which is what you have been taught by your parents, your community, society, church. Most of us as black people, I know that we go to church most, and they do influence our value system. Our learned behavior, it's everything that we've learned through workshops like this, school, and any other way that we've learned. And some of them we've just watched ourselves. We watch someone do something and we like emulate them or imitate them. Behavior. And that's what we call your personality DNA. Your personality DNA does not change from the day you are born. You are who you are until you die. And I'm going to go into the details. That's the reason that there's a star is because today I'm going to focus on what is your personality DNA and how does your personality DNA interfere in the relationships, and how does your personality DNA interfere with your partners in a cooperative, interfere with your customers, interfere with your family at home, because whatever happens at home affects you at work. How do we then assist? How does that, your personality, you know that there are people that you just hate. They've not done anything to you. You met them, says they just don't like. Does it only happen to me? It happens. It's not that you're evil. There are people that you just don't gel with. They have not done anything to you. You have not done anything. You just met, but you just don't click. I'll also explain that. How that works. Okay, good. Please, next. I'll be very brief. So there's 5 types of personality DNAs we're going to be talking about today. That introduces the model called LEMON. LEMON is an acronym that looks into the 5 personality DNAs. And we call them personality DNAs for one good reason. You do not change. You mature. I'm going to repeat it. You do not change, you mature. And I use a better word. You do not change, you find yourself. How many of you remember when you were younger as a teen, you were a certain type of a person? You may have been a bit quiet, a bit more conservative, and then as you grow older, you became more confident, and you were an opposite. When people look at you, it's like, yo, you've changed, eh? You used to be this quiet person, but now you're so out there. Why? It's because you Why? It's because you're founding yourself. How many of you know that elderly people that, like, you don't know, every time, why? It's because of their thought process. Their DNA is full of, they understand why before anything else. Why am I doing this? Even if they want to ask for a glass of water, they'll tell you why they need a glass of water. They start, and they're like, but why didn't you just say, give me water? Just like that. So that's basically what happens. These people are full of ideas, very creative people. A lot of people in the creative space are luminaries. They're fast thinkers. They're very intelligent people, actually, in general. By their DNA, they're very intelligent. And they know that they're intelligent. Sometimes they can be the opposite. You can find them to be that lonely person that looks weird, happy, but they're very intelligent. You know those people. Watch out for those people. They're very intelligent, but you must know how to tap into them. And if you are one of them, I'll explain more. These guys are full of ideas, and they always ask the question why. They ask the why of life as well. Why this, why that? They're always asking why. Okay. They also ask themselves why. Next page. So these are some of the characteristics how you see you're dealing with a luminary. They see the future before it happens. These are the kind of people that will see. They'll tell you in the next 2 years, this is going to happen. If you're in any industry, in the agriculture industry as an example, they'll tell you what the agriculture industry will look like in the next 5 years, 10 years even. They're very good with that. They can see the future. I always say a good luminary example is Nelson Mandela. Nelson Mandela was a great luminary example because he could see 1994 back in the 70s and the 60s. And he even wrote books. When you read his books, you realize that this guy could actually see what was going to happen post-94. How did he do that? Luminaries have a capability of seeing the future. And they can't tell you why, but it's because they put together what they call principles. If 1 + 1 must give them 2. That's how they think in terms of looking at life. So they use principles of what is happening today and what is likely to happen next year and what is likely to happen in the next 5 years. So they've got a way of doing that. Not all of us have that ability, but luminaries do. They are thought leaders. They are what we call thought leaders. You hear a lot of people out there, we call them thought leaders. Well-read people, well-educated, most of them. Your doctors, your professors fit into that. Because they're very sophisticated in the way they think, in the way they solve problems, and they can solve very sophisticated problems as well. But they take a long time to do that. They believe in ideas. What do I mean by that? Is that they can get stuck in thinking about the idea, but never get to do it. How many of you know that a friend, a family friend, or a colleague that is so full of ideas? Every day they've got a new idea. That is a luminary. Those people, they constantly have a new, and they've got great ideas. You're like, wow. Every day you go, wow. You've gotten tired of saying wow, that you don't even say why anymore. That's how good they are. And you wish you were them. You wish you were that great in terms of ideas. Their weakness is that they can't implement those ideas, but they're full of ideas. But you need to understand who they are, and you need to understand how to support them. Okay? They value concepts, mental constructs, and philosophical. Very philosophical people. They'll ask questions like, does God exist? Those kind of things. Very, very philosophical. They'll tell you conspiracy theories is them most of the time. So that's how you see that you're dealing with a luminary. But they are leaders they lead in a very specific way. Okay? Next slide. These are the weaknesses of luminaries. Luminaries are very sophisticated people. Most of them drop out of school because they're so clever that they got to the answer before the teacher got there, then they're bored. And they sit there and they start bothering other kids and eventually get into wrong things and drop out. A lot of luminary kids have dropped out of school because the schooling system is not built for luminary kids. The schooling system is not built for luminary. Many of you will know someone that in a family or someone that you know of who's a luminary. A luminary teenager will look like this, something like this. A luminary teenager will be someone that sits in their room, they don't have friends, they look like a loner, they live in their own world, They do things in their own way. They always insist on their own way. That's a typical luminary kid. And you need to know how to deal and manage that. The slide before, sorry. Their weaknesses is they can appear to be disconnected from people. Very insensitive, very brutal in the way they speak. They're not sensitive when they speak. But one needs the way they just speak. They sput. So every time they can appear to be a bit disconnected from people's feelings. They don't care much about how you feel. They will tell you what it is. Take it or leave it. It's a weakness. They can appear to be, they just want to be in their own space and constantly be alone. And when they come to the people side, they're not sensitive people. Know that within your teams because you have them. And those people can appear to be causing conflict amongst yourselves, but at the same time, they're helping you. Understand that. Okay? We're going to move on to the next context. Entrepreneurs. The entrepreneurs, I think, is self-explanatory. They live in the world of opportunities and ask the question, why not? These are the people that even at the funeral, they will pick up that, hey, there's an opportunity here to rent out a tent. There's an opportunity here to sell water. There's an opportunity here to change this and that and that. They constantly have a way of seeing where the gap is. The other ones we said ideas, right? Luminaries. These guys know opportunities. They know where to make money. They'll never sleep hungry. They've got a way of going out there and finding something to sell, an opportunity to close. That's what they're good at. And they're always the people that are the Nike people. Just do it. They get in and just do it without a business plan. We spoke about a business plan. They go in. They don't need a business plan. They go in and start selling. They'll deal with the business plan later, or someone else they will have to go get a skill. Let's be careful as entrepreneurs, as people amongst ourselves, as cooperatives, to not be led by that and think that we do need a business plan, because we do need a business plan. The fact that it's working, because that's what, as long as it's working, it's okay. We're making money. It does not mean it will work forever. And you need to then go back and find other people to come and close that gap. So I can imagine a cooperative that is led by an entrepreneur. You guys will make money. You will always, through that person, you will be able to find gaps, close the gaps, and be profitable. But you're not going to be sustainable without the details that Penyo spoke about. Okay? Can go to next. And then here are the characteristics. They can see opportunities. They have high risk for very, very, very high risk tolerance. Very hungry for risk. They're not really, their risk appetite is quite high. They're not afraid of failure because they call failure a learning. It's just another learning. They are also 110% committed. They're very passionate people. I'm an entrepreneur myself. When I speak, you feel me, you hear me. Stage, you feel my energy. I don't have to do anything funny. It's my DNA. Can you see the difference? But yet another person walks in. Yes, it's in you. This is who you are. You don't have to do any tricks. Yes. Another example how you pick up a lot of charismatic churches are led by entrepreneurs. Very, very motivational people. They can motivate you. They know how to get to your heart. They're very, very good people. Okay? And they can connect with what you want to hear. Entrepreneurs are built like that. You can't take it away. Okay? Let's move on. They can throw passion in anything. An entrepreneur can tell you a bad thing, can come and deliver bad news and put passion in it, and it sounds good. That's how good they are. Okay. Now, this is their weakness. They can be too positive. There is such a thing as being too positive. Something is going to go wrong, and you continue on that route, and you assume, guys, let's be honest. You're going to go off the cliff. You are right on the edge of the mountain. And whether you still want to proceed straight because you're positive, it doesn't work like that. So that is our weakness. I'm one of them, and I'm saying hi. The weakness of an entrepreneur is that they're too positive. They see all positive people. You know how you will know you're dealing with an entrepreneur in your groups, especially in partnerships? That person that says, no, but man. Let's give him a chance. Let's give her a chance. They're always positive. They always see the positive in things. And you guys are saying, no, but Mutsu, attitude, you pick up a lot more details. But they always see, entrepreneurs always see the positive. They always see what could go right. They don't see what could go wrong. Easy. Great. Let's move on to the next one. The managers, they live in the world of systems and ask the questions, how? These are people that are very systematic, very structured, very organized people. How you know you're dealing with a manager personality DNA? These will be the people that take proper notes. They always ask, did we take notes for the minutes? Did we file things proper? Is our tax clearance in order? Those are the people, generally managers, and they can sound annoying to those others because they're not so organized. And managers are very organized people in terms of the way they do their things. Very neat in the way they, very organized. They prefer systems. They want to have a process. They want to have a procedure. They want to know whose role is, each and every person's role. And they always ask the question, how are we going to do this? In a brainstorming session, how you know you're dealing with a manager, it will be that person that says, after you've brainstormed a great idea, they say, no, how are we going to do this? Because they want details. And without details, it's nothing to them. Think of another example. Assuming we're traveling to KZN or Limpopo, back where I come from. This person will tell you, a manager person will say to you, let's make sure the car is serviced before we go. Let's make sure the tires are fine. Let's make sure we pack the night before. That's how they think. They think of planning. Everything, it's around planning and planning. And guess what? They can easily be seen as the negative people in the team. Because Babata order. And imagine if there's 5 of you in a team, and there's one manager, and this one manager keeps saying, guys, let's do things proper, and the rest of you saying, Marawena. You overpower that person, eventually you do things the wrong way. So it is important that you understand who's who in the team to then fit them in the right position. Great. Let's move on. The manager characteristics can be defined, they're very good at defining process, procedures, and they will know, they want predictable results. If there's a way in which you do things, the previous speaker spoke about quality, how important that is. Managers will be the best people to put together that process to make sure that you produce the same product every day. Every time you go to KFC, you always, whether you go or you go Tembisa, it doesn't matter. When you eat the KFC, it will be the same, right? It means there's a process in which they do produce that. You can do that. And through managers, they're very good at that. They can help you to put together a predictable outcome process. Okay? They're very good at doing things consistently. They don't get bored in doing things. Admin by rata. I hate admin. And I know that about myself. And guess what? I always make sure I hire or partner a manager. Because I hate admin. And whenever I rata, like, have you seen someone who gets excited when they see a pile of papers? And there are people like, the fact that you don't like it doesn't mean they don't. And let's give them that space. Let's give them that responsibility because they like to put those things in order. Right? They recognize and accept authority. They don't get it wrong. There's no gray. It's either it's black or it's white. Simple. There's no in the middle, no, shortcuts. They don't like that. It's either they like you or they don't like you, by the way. And you will know. Think about them. I can say it's right. They know the right thing, eh? They're very good at knowing and identifying the right thing. So we need to nurture them in our teams and give them the space to do that. Okay, next one. Here's a weakness. Their weakness is they can be rigid. What does that mean? Stubborn. Their way, this is it. It's my way or the highway. And that is the problem. That is the problem about them, that they are too rigid. You cannot turn them, you can't bend them. It's like this is it. It is a weakness. Be flexible. Be understanding that the world does not revolve around you. Okay. Next. Then the organizers, they live in the world of tasks and issues and ask the question, what needs to be done? For me, these are the most productive people of us. I'm going to repeat this. These are the most productive people out of the 5 personality DNAs that we're talking about today. They know they will be the kind of people, the minute you call a meeting, their response will be, "Keep meetings are in." These meetings, they hate meetings. And they don't know why they hate meetings. Let me tell you why you hate meetings. You hate meetings because you'd rather be working. You'd rather be doing work for you is more important than having a meeting. Because they operate like that. They operate in the they're task-driven people. They always want to be working and working and working. They're hard workers. They bend the midnight oil with ease, and they're productive people. And they are here amongst us. Trust me. These are the people that, what do we mean by issues? The very sensitive people, they can feel, if they know you well enough, they'll be able to tell you, today you're not well. They have become the psychologists of the team. Today you're not well. Is everything okay? And they won't say it in front of people. Very private people will come to you and say, is everything okay? Because they can read when something is wrong. So they become the psychologists of the team as well. And through them, you are able to open up what are those issues, which then can make it easier for you. So understand that about them. And another thing, because they now know everyone's secrets, because everyone opened up on them, they can be destructive. Next slide, and I'll tell you. So they're very good at putting things together and making things happen. They put verbs in every single meeting. They will say to you, so okay, Kaludra. So who must do what by when? All of those things, they always ask for that detail. Because they work with verbs. They work with doing. I must do something. If you call me to a meeting and I'm an organizer and you didn't give me a task to do and tell me by when, you've wasted my time. So that's very important for them. They work in a fast-paced, a very fast-paced type of people. Okay? They can extract the core out of tasks to be done today, so they know what needs to be done today. They're very good at that. And they know when something is not going to work. You know what they're going to say? They're going to say, this thing gets better. And you say, why? I don't know, I just feel it. I just don't know, but I know that this thing's not going to work. That's an organizer talk. Organizers have a way of knowing when something's not going to work. And most dangerous thing about organizers is that they can sit on the back. They don't like to be in the front line. They can be the quiet person sitting in the corner. This thing, it's not going to work. And they say, why? Explain. Say, I just know it. But they also don't know how they got that. They've got a thing of intuition. Okay? Very good at that. Do not ignore organizers, guys. Because organizers know, and they sometimes cannot explain it. They'll get around it and they'll be able to explain it. Let's move on. Here is their weaknesses. Very emotional people. And they can feel sorry for themselves. Very, shame me, poor me. The reason this thing didn't work in the team is because of me. The reason this relationship didn't work is because of me. Everything is them. They've got this shame thing. Get over it, guys. The world does not revolve around you. Okay. Great. Let's move on to the next one. Networkers. I'm also a networker. So I'm primary entrepreneur, secondary networker. I'll explain it when we've got time. But they live in the world of connections, and ask the question. The ones who spoke about it, very insensitive. When you have a fight with them, they delete you off their phone, they delete you off their brain. Your name is gone. With a networker, no. We had a fight, we disagreed, it's okay. Let me walk away. Next time, hey, push up. And then when you will be on some heaven. Whatever happened. Okay, cool. Next. Here are some of the characteristics. They are the people that make people take prime. They prime their network. They always want to protect their network. They'll never give you a contact in J&J. If they've got a contact, they'll tell you, no, I must take you there. They're very, very protective of their network. They are the type of people that will always be the one, but you can't beat them when it comes to people strategy. Okay, let's move on. They lack accountability. That's our weaknesses. Our weakness is passing the buck. You know, it's always, we're very, very good at, we don't have accountability, and we must watch out for that. We're built with that, but we must not make an excuse of it. Next. Okay, so these are the few notes. I'm going to ask you to note it down because this will be the last slide, I think. Luminaries in our setup where we've got partners or in cooperatives, it's very important that you understand. Luminaries, they always have fresh ideas for the market, but their weakness is they will always not execute them. They're not good at doing. They procrastinate a lot. Tomorrow is nog 'n dag. Okay? Entrepreneurs, they spot opportunities, very good at that. So identify who's an entrepreneur amongst yourself and use that person to be the one that identifies opportunities. And they can sometimes move too quickly to the next opportunity. So grab them and hold them back a bit because that's entrepreneurs. Managers, they process, they're very process people. They can see problems where there's no problem and there's an opportunity. And they can appear to be the negative one in the team because they always see what could go wrong. Entrepreneurs see what could go right. And there's a clutch. Okay? Organizers, people and task focused. I did explain that they're always focusing on how the people are feeling. Is everyone okay? They read emotions. They read who's fighting with who. Before it even happens, they can see that. Organizers are very good with that. And they lack the detail of a long-term planning because they think a lot on the now. Okay? The networkers, they're able to pull strong team together to deliver strategically. They know if I put so and so and so and so together, they will deliver. They're the best team. They've got a way of knowing people's strategies. Great. That's it. Brilliant. I'm sorry. Thank you very much. I'm going to have to cut it here because of time, but thank you very much. I tried by all means to make sense and move as fast as possible. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm going to question a little. Our priest. I'm sure on that slide you can already see Mama Kochai, Papa, Autingwe, unnecessary. I can already see my father-in-law. You know my father-in-law, if they don't tell him that don't come to work, he got an accident. It was on a Tuesday. Went to hospital. Wednesday. So they said, I go home and rest. He said, no, I need to go to work and tell them that I have an accident. I'm like, sorry, Papa. Reba phone it. No. Email Papa. I give out the boss. Just so he can go to work. 25 December, lead one is a January. All right, so this is our time. You can go and associate. He's running. Oh, there he is, our man. And I'm sure this is our break. But so you want to make an announcement?
Okay. This is Big Brother. Everyone go and submit your keys at reception. Okay, the keys alone, the cards are very feeling before letting or anything, class, please. And then the documents, the documents, the ID, CIPC and SARS, we need them. So advice for Roskana chaotic. One person from each co-op are collected the documents they are sending at the support of registration as a please. And then see you got 12 o'clock. Tea time.
All right, before Litamaya, can I just welcome before Kaufela Narzama. Kilobele so reka balenda de Moroka Kautsani, dade Moroka kupawe mehleba bone. Kautsani. Ke na tshwereng di tender.